welcome back to my channel. This is Amber's World. If you are new to this channel, welcome. I am so glad that you found me. I'm so glad that you found this video. If you like what you see today, and if you decide that, you know what, you just can't get enough of me, well, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are not new here and you're already part of the gang, well, welcome back. This is a requested video. This is actually my first requested video. Yeah, this is my first official requested video. One of my viewers actually requested under the comment section on one of my videos that I talk about my advice on handling downtime as a flight attendant. So before I even get into that, to give you some background, for those of you who aren't aware of the lifestyle of a flight attendant, as you continue to work, as you continue to gain seniority, you can work very little and still make a decent wage. So that leaves you with a lot of downtime, a lot of days where, you know, you're just off, you don't have to work. A lot of flight attendants find downtime simply by getting a second job, a second gig, to just make a little extra money and kind of just a way of entertaining themselves when they're not flying. But if you find that that is not something that you want to do, or you just simply don't have the time to fit in a second job, you may have kids, you may have you know, other priorities already in place, then these are the things that I personally would recommend to you. Now, mind you, I have only been a flight attendant for a little over 6 months now. I just celebrated my 6-month probation being over, yay me again. So with that said, I have been spending a lot of my downtime sleeping. To just be real, sleeping, because this job is so tiring. You'll find that when you are not flying, when you are back home and you are in the comfort of your own room, your own atmosphere, all you want to do is just change into your favorite pajamas, sweats, and go to sleep. Especially being a flight attendant in the middle of a pandemic, things are just really different, I'm realizing. And this job, and you know, the way that a lot of our schedules are set up, you know, it will leave you feeling extra drained and extra tired. So for me, I have been spending a lot of my downtime, you know, just getting that extra rest. However, if I am not sleeping, because so sleeping is like the first thing that I do, I read a lot. And I would also like to thank my decision to get rid of Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for that, because I have gotten rid of those social media platforms. I just instantly had more room to just read more books. These are also things as well if you are a flight attendant on reserve. So this isn't just relevant to when you're off work. This is also relevant to when you are at the airport sitting ready reserve, or you're home reserve and you're just kind of sitting around and waiting to get called. So I read a lot. This YouTube channel also keeps me occupied. Sometimes I try to be intentional about getting up and putting some clothes on and putting on a little bit of makeup and going for a walk, or maybe going to the mall. I try to get myself out when I can, because if you allow yourself to just be a homebody all the time, you'll kind of feel like you don't have a life outside of your job. At least that's for me. Everyone's different. Some people love being at home. I love being at home, but I kind of have noticed lately that I have to find ways to switch up my routine. So that is another thing that I do. Some people have started businesses. Some people have decided to go back to school. This job is very flexible. Like I said, this job, especially if you're super senior in the game, you can make a lot of money and not really work as much. Like, being a flight attendant is the type of job where if you stick with it long enough, you can make a really decent living without having to work 9 to 5 days out of the week. It allows you to expand your horizons a little bit. So this is the time to decide, you know, what hobbies that I can get into that I wasn't really able to get into when I was stuck at a desk all day from 9 to 5. It's weird because a job that is really, honestly, very flexible. Like for my particular airline, I am guaranteed 11 days off a month. If you think about it, that's a lot of days to be off work. So I would say, especially for junior flight attendants like me, definitely if you can, travel, take advantage of your benefits and fly to different places, go see your family members. That's another great way to not only exercise your benefits, but take up free time. This is the time to kind of like get to know yourself as a flight attendant and figure out ways to take care of yourself, being in a job that is so intense sometimes, that can be really high in stress and can take a lot out of you. Don't let the anxiety of the job keep you from getting out there and exploring life, because on your days off, that is your time to really do whatever you want to do. You know, if you like knitting, I know people who crochet in the crew room, who crochet, who knit, who run a blog, who do YouTube like I do, who, like I said, they have started businesses. They have found that they can actually do more and get away with a lot with their spare time than they ever could working a normal job. You have to look at being a flight attendant and the job of it from a place of positivity. That is really going to help you see all the possibilities and really get excited about the type of job that you have. That's all I have to say on the matter. Hopefully, you know, I answered your question to the viewer out there who requested this video. If you have any other questions and other topics that you would like me to speak on, definitely comment them below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and of course, I thank you for all the love and support thus far. And until next time, bye.